Hello, hello. Welcome back to Six Strings. Today we're going to take a look at the Jet JS480. Now, most of you have probably never heard of this guitar brand before. I hadn't either until I was perusing Reverb one night and saw a really cool kind of Mary Kay looking Strat. So with this guitar, you have a roasted poplar body, you have the hum single setup, you have a roasted maple neck with a rosewood fretboard, gold hardware, locking tuners. In the back of the guitar, you have a 4-bolt setup to connect the neck to the body. All in all, you have a sort of super Strat, if you will. At first feel, this guitar is very comfortable. It's pretty light overall, doesn't feel quite as heavy as the Player 2 Series Strat that I have over here. But it also doesn't feel quite as light as my classic vibe Gold Strat. The neck is nice and smooth, and it feels a little bit wider than a typical Strat neck to me. Here's where the bad kind of comes in. These tuners. They're locking tuners, but they feel cheap to me. When you go to tune the guitar, it just doesn't feel like it's holding the string in a way that is really conducive to a smooth tuning setup. Specifically, if you're getting close to the note, all of a sudden it'll jump up higher than it needs to be. And to me, they just don't scream quality when it comes down to it. When I go to play this guitar, the back of the neck is very smooth, but there's just this kind of, it feels cheap. I can't really put it any other way. It feels cheap to me. And I know that sounds terrible, but I've played a lot of guitars and I've played a lot of different Strats. And when I play these frets and these strings on this neck, it just doesn't feel quite right. I don't feel like the notes are really popping off. I don't feel like it's singing out the way that it really should. I don't feel like there's a lot of sustain in the guitar either. Now, for the price that you pay, I think you get a lot of things here, and there's some things that you could replace, some of the cheaper parts, and it would be perfectly fine. The other part, and really the most important part to me, outside of just feel, are the pickups. I just don't like them, honestly. Again, I've played a lot of different pickups, I've played a lot of different brands, and these just don't really do much for me. I think overall this guitar is really beautiful. I think it's well put together, but I just think there's some cheap parts and some things that really give you that $400 price, honestly. I mean, I would probably try another one of their models, but I just can't imagine that it's going to be much better overall. I just don't see it. And it kills me because, I mean, this looks really good. I mean, it looks like a good black Strat. I like the darkness of the fretboard. I really love a dark fretboard. But there's just too many cheap things about it, honestly.